Hey everybody, it's a fabulous day. I've got the founder of Clientele, Patricia Riley, sitting right next to me, and exactly not next to me, maybe about 3,000 miles away. But I'm so excited to have her because she is the genius that developed the Clientele line. And we are going to talk about today hormonal change and how that affects the skin, the hair, the nails, the energy, everything. Pat is the expert. I want to introduce to you Patricia Riley, biochemist with her background in nutrition. Pat, could you say hi to us today?
Hi, Cheryl. Hi, everybody, and happy Mother's Day coming up. This is a time when we want to take and acknowledge all those wonderful mothers out there and how important you are to the world. And we bless you and thank you for all you've done. And I also want to think back to my wonderful mother who helped me with Clientele so many years. We worked together and we actually met Dr. Whitten. Cheryl, he was the one who founded the original Clientele formulas for his patients, for his clientele. So we took my grandfather and my grandmother, along with my mother and myself, to Dr. Whitten to help have him treat my grandfather from a skin cancer. And he treated my grandfather. My grandfather had beautiful skin. And we were so appreciative. My grandmother, my mother, myself, we were just so happy that we wanted to use the skincare products he developed for his clientele. So we did. Grandma had pretty skin and normal skin. Grandmother loved the products. My mother had extremely allergic, sensitive skin, and she was able to use Dr. Whitten's products. And I had acne-prone skin because at that time, I wasn't even 20. And so all three generations loved the Clientele original skincare that Dr. Whitten developed for his patients. And so based on that, we urged him to put Clientele on the market. And I was honored to get to work with him for many, many years where he trained me in the art of taking care of the skin with techniques he developed, Cheryl, that nobody had thought of up to that time. This is in the 70s, the late 70s. First oil-free moisturizer, Dr. Whitten. Daytime moisture concentrate, SPF protection every day of the year. Facial mask that instantly makes the skin look beautiful. And also microscopic peeling to let the old surface cells go away so the young cells can come to the surface. And even though that was in the 70s, that's the latest in anti-aging today, because getting rid of senolytic old cells so young cells can come to the surface and also in the body is the newest trend in anti-aging research. So it's an honor that I am here today after all these decades and decades after starting Clientele. And I think back and I want to thank my mother in heaven for all of the wonderful work she did. She loved working with Clientele and sharing how wonderful the products were for her skin. And even at age 95, she had gorgeous skin. So happy Mother's Day to everybody. And thank you, Mom in heaven.
Well, I want to say, first of all, happy, blessed Mother's Day, Helen in heaven. That's Pat's mom. And I had the honor and the blessing of getting to work with her for many, many years. And she was just the cheeriest, chirpiest person you ever want to meet. And boy, could she sell the living daylights out of Clientele, I have to tell you. So she was amazing. And we also want to thank Dr. Victor Whitten, who is in heaven, so God rest him as well. Dr. Whitten was a pioneer. There was no microscopic peeling in the 70s that we were aware of. There was no cruelty-free. He was the first to be cruelty-free, not test on animals, the first to develop product with antioxidant, the first to develop product with sunblock. So Pat adapted his theories and has gone crazy and created the most phenomenal line that everybody is going bonkers over. You can get immediate results, and that's what everybody loves. It's not something that you have to wait for, but the great part, Pat, as you know, because you developed it, is it's cumulative. So the more you use Clientele, the healthier and younger your skin will look, and that's Pat's famous statement. So Pat, I'm going to ask you, because I know that as time goes on, and starting in our mid-20s, we begin to lose the ability to produce our hormones as well as we used to when we were younger, when we were kids. So we lose our testosterone, our progesterone, our estrogen, our human growth hormone, slowly through the years. And what happens to the skin when we are approaching 50? What do we have to do to take care of it?
Well, as the hormonal levels decline, once you reach 40 and beyond, you start finding that no matter how well you take care of your skin doesn't respond the same. Your skin still looks a little dry, a little drab. There's more crepiness. you're starting to lose more elasticity, your skin is getting thinner, and the turnover of the skin cells, the renewal rate is slowing down. So you actually start to look tired. And this is because your skin cells are not getting the youthful nutrients and the youthful hormones you had when you were younger to allow this natural regeneration to occur. So what we did, we pioneered a concept that was totally new in the cosmetic industry. We were the first to use phytoestrogens for the purpose of revitalizing and reawakening the skin's youthful appearance. And the results were astonishing. So with the Estrolift line, we're lifting the estrogenic signaling to the skin cells by using natural compounds, no estrogen at all. But there are certain plants in nature that have estrogenic properties. And so we've combined them in a system called Estrolift. And we've made special formulations for the day, the night, serum, eye therapy, neck therapy, hand and body therapy that have these phytoestrogens combined with our patented Lotus seed, from the seed that can resist aging and live over 1,200 years because of its age-defying repair enzyme. So the Lotus combined with the phytoestrogens, combined with all the antioxidants we've been using since 1982, we pioneered antioxidants long before other companies. All these things together make Estrolift revolutionary. So your skin is going to look so youthful, and it's going to actually respond almost as if the skin cells are craving what they used to have when they were younger. And so your skin will look younger. And that's what Estrolift's all about.
You know, it's remarkable, absolutely remarkable when you think about it, that we are actually doing something that can restore the health to your skin that Mother Nature begins to take away. So this is something that I love about clientele, because Pat always thinks of something very advanced to care for your skin. And I have to tell you that I researched, and Pat is the scientist, I'm an esthetician. So I've researched, I've looked at lots of other lines. And the funny part is that they're just beginning to talk about antioxidants now, or maybe a few years back, or we're cruelty free, or we've got sunblock, or we've got vitamin C therapy, or this and that. We've been doing all of these, not only with the phytoestrogens, but also with all of the nutrients, the Lotus seed that nobody else has. We're the only ones, clientele, that has an exclusive patent. Pat was actually awarded the patent for the Lotus seed that, as she said, resists and defies aging. So Pat, you've been way ahead of the cuff for the longest period of time. And we're sort of like a hidden jewel in a way. And as more and more people are discovering us, because we used to be in Neiman Marcus and Nordstrom and I. Magnin and Saks Fifth Avenue when, you know, retail was in its heyday, but nobody's shopping like that any longer. So as more people are discovering us, they cannot believe, Pat, the immediate results that they see. And tell us about Dr. Victor Witten. Let's go back to him for 1 second with the facial mask that you talked about, because to me, the facial mask will lead you right in, everybody, to the Estrolift care. Pat came up with a philosophy. Well, it's kind of a therapy of 5 different steps to cleanse and exfoliate, to then nourish the new baby cells, to protect them once you've nourished them, and to replenish them at night. So Pat, can you tell us about the mask and how that will help us be a key to our Estrolift products?
Well, the facial mask is something you can do once a week or twice a week, or just as much as you need it. If you have oily, acne-prone skin, you may want to do it every other day. If you have dry skin, maybe once a week. If you have something important coming up, put the mask on before you go. People used to fly from all around the country to Dr. Witten's clinic in order to get the facial mask, because the skin would respond and look so beautiful. In a period of just minutes, the skin changes. It transforms your complexion. We've taken that same facial that was done in the clinic, we put it in a box and have the whole kit together. So you mix a cleansing solution, a deep pore cleansing solution with a special earth clay mask, and you put this all over your face, paint it on, leave it on 10, 15 minutes, relax, and then just take it off and rinse it off. And your skin is firmer, the pores are refined, the texture is improved. It's microscopically removed the surface age layer. So the young skin cells are glowing because they hold moisture. Then you can get more nourishment, more treatment products into your skin. So the mask is a wonderful product to use. And then, of course, like you said, Sheryl, You need to cleanse every day. So you want to keep this microscopic peeling going daily by using one of our washes, Estrolift. If you're very dry or sensitive or you're over the age of 40, you might want to try Estrolift. If you want a little bit of stronger wash, then Elastology Soy Antioxidant Wash. But these washes with the sponge help to daily microexfoliate. Microexfoliate. It's not anything you feel. It's not a stinging, burning, exfoliating like a glycolic acid. No, this is a gentle, microscopic, tiny, tiny, tiny bit of peeling, which allows the young cells to come to the surface. That's the first step to having truly beautiful skin, and one thing that makes clientele so unique.
Well, I think that Pat, again, is an incredible, not I think, I know, an incredible pioneer, an incredible innovator, just like Dr. Whitten was. So we're very grateful to have his expertise behind our original introduction of clientele. And Pat came up with a great idea because a lot of people just like to have a very quick, simple, but super effective program. So Pat came up with the Elastology Complete Kit. Can you tell us, Pat, because we talked about the steps, the philosophy behind clientele, can you tell us what those steps would be?
Yes. Elastology, there's 5 steps: cleanse, exfoliate, nourish, protect, and replenish. You wash with the sponge. You follow after the wash and the sponge. You want to put on our Lotus firming serum that's been clinically proven to increase firmness by 55% in 10 minutes. It will instantly help to firm the skin and hydrate the skin. Then you want to protect the skin from the sun and free radicals with our age blocker. That'll help protect you from the environment, moisturize and make your skin beautiful during the day, and it's oil-free. And at night, you want to repeat the wash, the sponge, the serum, and you're going to put the firming night cream on, and that will help to nourish your skin while you sleep. And under your eyes, you have the firming eye cream. All of these products contain the Lotus, our patented Lotus Repair Enzyme Complex that's going to help to revitalize the look of your skin. And if you find that you want something that's even more lubricating and more gentle, you can use the Estrolift products, because we have a complete kit in the Estrolift that follows the same system, but it's with the Estrolift phytoestrogens. So we have the Elastology for all ages, all skin types, and the Estrolift that has the phytoestrogens, which has a cleanser and also has a serum and a day therapy, a night therapy, and an eye therapy. So you have 2 ways to go, but both of them are going to make your skin look gorgeous. And just 1 minute in the morning, 1 minute at night is all it takes to have great skin.
So whether you are a young mom and just beginning to care for your skin, or you're a mature mom, we've got everything specifically made to help you. And the fun part also, now the kits are simple. So these are great, by the way, Mother's Day gifts. So if you're thinking out there, what do I get my mom? What's different that I could do for her other than taking her for lunch or whatever? You know, mom's had enough buffets. Let's get her to have healthy, great, gorgeous skin. She's going to love you. She loves you anyway, but she's going to love you even more for helping her look youthful and fabulous. Now, Pat was just talking about the fact that we need to microscopically peel. We need to get rid of all the aged epidermal cells, and we need to clean pores. And the reason we do that is so, again, we can get absorption of our serums, our moisturizers, our replenishers, that the skin tone has a very even tone to it, that it's very fresh, that it's younger. You'll even see that lines and wrinkles minimize once you get rid of dead skin. You'll see the dullness removed. A lot of people say, gosh, my skin is so dull, or it's ashy, or it's just grayish looking. I just can't get my skin to look healthy. So these are phenomenal steps. And then again, afterwards, you're going to nourish with the Lotus Firming Serum, which is an intensive concentrate of the lotus seed. And after that, depending on your kit, if it's the Elastology or the Estrolift, you're going to follow with your protection, which is going to be your environmental protector, your sun protector, along with the lotus seed, along with your moisturizer. And then at night, what happens, Pat? Because I don't want to keep everybody here all day long. I know they'd love to be, but I think they've got other things to do. So I'm going to wrap it up. And I'm going to ask you, what happens at night while we're sleeping? And you said something really fun, that at 4:30 in the morning, what happens to our cells and what happens when we use a replenisher at night? How does that work?
Well, we think that we're sleeping and we think our skin cells are sleeping, but actually when we're sleeping, the skin cells are busy repairing and rejuvenating from what the damage has occurred during the day, and also renewing and making new skin cells. So this is the time you want to make sure you've really treated your skin with the most nourishing ingredients. And that's why Clientele is super rich in vitamins. We use vitamins A and B and C and E. We use pine bark, grapeseed, green tea, the carotenoids, lycopene, lutein. We have firming plant extracts. We have our patented Lotus. We use ceramides that help the moisture retention. We have peptides that help the skin to diminish the look of wrinkles and also to give collagen support factors. All of these things are a cornucopia of nourishing ingredients that the skin cells just drink in and take and utilize to help repair, restore, revitalize. So you wake up in the morning, not only are you refreshed from a good sleep, your skin is refreshed and you look younger and you're more beautiful. And over the years, I always will tell you, the longer you use Clientele, the younger you'll look for your age.
Exactly. So we want all of you to get ready for your close-up and use Clientele, whether it is the Elastology Kit or the Estrolift Kit. Now, the way to find out what to use is to have a personal consultation. This is another gift for mom. This is something special that we do for anybody that calls us, is we're going to find out all about you. Not only your externals, but we're going to find out about your internals too, because lifestyle has a lot to do with how your hair, your skin, your nails look, and how you feel. So another thing that we can do is we can help internalize your care, because Pat has talked about beauty from the inside out since 1982, when we combine vitamins that you take, so supplements that you take, in conjunction with what you use externally. The way to find out what's right for your skin is to call us at 800-327-4660, 800-327-4660. I know I sound like a commercial, but that's the way you're going to get your special personal consultation. And we've got me, or we've got other great specialists that you can speak to, and we're going to target your skincare to your skin concerns. So Pat, do you want to take us out and say?
I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Please share this with your friends and all those that you want to look young, like you look. You're going to look young using Clientele. And make sure you wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. And thanks for watching. Take care.